There's a moment that happens before everything changes. A quiet one, where life feels uncertain, heavy, or confusing, and you can't quite put your finger on it, but something deep inside you knows. Something is shifting. You might not see it yet, but what you're feeling isn't the end. It's the edge of a beginning. Maybe lately, everything familiar feels foreign. The people you once felt close to, you can't connect the same way. The things that used to excite you suddenly feel empty. You wake up and wonder why you're being pulled somewhere new, without knowing where that somewhere even is. That's not confusion. That's the universe moving the pieces of your life into alignment for the next chapter, the one you can't see yet. Here's the thing most people never realize. Before a major shift, the universe doesn't whisper. It rearranges. It will close doors that no longer serve you. It will pull away the people, habits, and distractions that once kept you small. And it'll do it in ways that might break your heart. Because sometimes your soul has to break its own patterns before it can break free. You might notice synchronicities showing up more often. Repeated numbers, unexpected moments that seem too strong to just be coincidence, or messages in songs, dreams, and random conversations. You brush them off at first, but deep down you know they're not random. They're signals, echoes from your higher self saying, "You're getting closer. Keep going." But before the breakthrough, there's usually the breakdown, because what's collapsing isn't your life. It's your old identity, the version of you that's outgrown its purpose. You're shedding timelines, patterns, and people who can't come with you to where you're going next. So if you feel lost right now, good. If nothing makes sense, good. It means the old structure is dissolving so the new you can rise. Think of it like this. When a caterpillar transforms, it doesn't just grow wings overnight. It literally dissolves into chaos inside its cocoon. Its old form disappears so it can rebuild as something completely different. That's you right now. You're not falling apart. You're forming wings. And in these moments, the universe speaks the loudest. It's not through lightning bolts or dramatic miracles. It's through the subtle, that quiet tug in your heart that says, "You're meant for more." It's through the frustration that forces you to grow. It's through endings that make space for what's coming. It's through the silence after the storm when you finally realize what left was never meant to stay. Here's what you need to remember. The universe doesn't test you to punish you. It tests you to prepare you, to see if you'll trust the process when you don't yet see the proof. Because the version of you that's about to emerge requires a new level of faith, a deeper level of surrender, a greater capacity to receive. And that can't happen while you're still holding on to the old chapter. Take a deep breath for a moment. Think of everything that's been changing around you, the friendships fading, the routines that no longer fit, the plans that keep falling apart. What if all of that isn't rejection, but redirection? What if the universe has been orchestrating things not to take things away from you, but to make room for what's meant for you? Because when you're about to step into your next level, life often becomes unrecognizable. That's how you know you're close. Everything that no longer vibrates at your frequency starts to fall away. It's easy to doubt it, to think, why now? Why me? Why can't it just feel easier? But remember this, ease doesn't grow you, alignment does. And alignment often feels uncomfortable at first, because it asks you to become who you truly are. The truth is, you've already been feeling the pull for a while. The call to start something new, The call to let go of what drains your energy. The call to stop shrinking yourself for places that no longer see your light. That's the universe saying, it's time. The signs will intensify the more you resist. You'll feel an inner restlessness that won't go away, a knowing that you can't keep pretending to be who you were. That's your soul awakening. That's your higher self saying, we can't stay here anymore. So if you're watching this, it's not a coincidence, it's a confirmation. You are standing at the threshold of your next level. And yes, it may be uncomfortable. It may even be lonely for a while. But remember, caterpillars don't travel in groups. Transformation happens in solitude. So here's your message from the universe today. Trust the rearranging. Trust the pauses. Trust the endings. Because everything that feels uncertain right now is simply the energy of your new life aligning behind the scenes. You're not being left behind, you're being launched forward. The universe sends you signs before a major shift, not to warn you, but to prepare you. And you wouldn't be receiving this message right now if your soul wasn't ready to rise. So listen closely. The path ahead might look unfamiliar, but your heart already knows the way. You're not waiting for the universe to give you a sign. You are the sign. Now it's time to step into who you were always meant to be. If this message resonated with you, share it with someone who might need the reminder. And write this in the comments as a declaration to your higher self. I trust where the universe is taking me. This is your moment. The universe is calling you forward. Trust it, and watch how everything begins to unfold.